Hey guys, and welcome back to Phasmophobia. So I did a video a while back where I did the Bronze Apocalypse Challenge, but it's been a while since I've been able to do the Silver Apocalypse Challenge like I was hoping to do right after doing the Bronze, because they did the big media update, so I've been really busy with some guide videos and just getting used to the new game. So luckily, getting the Apocalypse Challenge has not really changed that much. You still have to get the ghost correct, get all side objectives done, and get a photo of the ghost, so that is still exactly the same. But unfortunately, they have added a few new side objectives that are a lot harder to complete than some of the older ones, but there are definitely some side objectives that if I see them in my Apocalypse challenges, I will immediately re-roll, because like the getting 2 unique sounds with the sound recorder or 3 unique videos with the video cam, those ones are so hard to do, especially if you're on the gold. Like, I would re-roll immediately. Silver run, you can still probably get away with doing them, depending on how you set up your custom. How I'm gonna do it, I'm probably not going to do them, honestly, because I've tweaked it a little bit. So you can't just do the default. If you come here and click Apoc 2, they'll start you off with a little bit of sanity. You'll have 1 evidence, stuff like that, but they will have reduced walking speed, which I personally do not like playing with. So I have this tweaked to suit my game style, where my starting sanity and sanity pill restoration are both set to 0. I do still have flashlights, but my player speed and my ability to sprint is still on, because otherwise it just feels so much more tedious to me. But in the trade-off in that case is that I don't have any evidence. I do get a 2-second grace period, but event frequency, activity level both have to be low. Roaming frequency and changing favorite room both are high. Ghost speed set to 150%, unfortunately. But I also can have a low number of hiding places, because the default one has no hiding places, which again, I feel like having even just low number of hiding spaces can make it infinitely easier to survive. But then sanity monitor and activity monitor are obviously off, breaker is broken, and no curse possession. But that's the multiplier I personally like to start with. If you don't like playing with no evidence, you can tweak that a little bit. If you don't like playing with no sanity, you can tweak that a little bit. There's still a little bit of leeway for the 10x multiplier. As long as it's above a 10x, you will get that Silver Apocalypse trophy. But let's go ahead and go on in. It's gotta be full-size Sunny Meadows. Let's do this. I didn't change my equipment.
All right, we're here.
Because do I actually want to... Oh, good, I already have tier 2. Because I was going to say, I don't want tier 3 incense, because I would like the ghost to kind of get further away from me. But the tier 2 will still slow the ghost down, so if I want to get a photo during the hunt, I can try and go for that. But first things first, I'm going to look at my side objectives. Incense is fine. Capture video, a little spicy, but I think it's doable. And Paramic should be fine as well. Paramic's definitely going to be the hardest, probably, because they have kind of made it that ghosts don't whisper a huge amount on Paramics anymore. But I do have the tier 3, so I can get it from far away. You can even get whispers during the hunts, so that's definitely doable. So I'm going to go ahead and try with these ones. Again, I'm on 0 sanity, so I am going to get hunted as soon as I walk in. But luckily, I still have flashlights and normal walking speed, so it makes it a lot easier to survive the hunts, in my opinion. So I'm going to go in. Got a 2-second grace period as well, so if the ghost does try to spawn on top of me, I should have time to run away from it. But let's go ahead and throw that in. Also, another big tip, turn up your brightness all the way. There you are. Gonna make sure my monitor brightness is all the way up as well. I think it was already... Oh no, it's only at 84%. Let's put that on 100%, because light is the biggest thing that will keep you alive, because the more you can see the ghost, the better your chances are to get away from it, usually. Maybe. We'll take in video camera and photo camera as well. Luckily, getting a video of the ghost should be pretty easy during hunts. Getting a photo of the ghost during a hunt is like nearly impossible usually, unless you get like an Oni or a Diogen or a slow ghost. But it's definitely possible if you can time it right. Luckily, because of the new media update, we have 3 deletions now instead of just 2. So that's nice. Then we need Paramic. I think I'm going to bring in some salt in case of a wraith. Because, yeah, always just start throwing your equipment into the map. Because as soon as I start getting hunted and smudging the ghost, I want to be able to take things back as quickly as possible. So even just taking them through this small space can make a huge difference. Because at this stage, every second counts. I'm going to bring in an EMF in case of a wraith teleport. I can tell if it's trying to roam to me. I'm going to throw in a motion sensor just in case. Ah, my lighter. Don't throw that down. No. But clearly at this stage, you need to know ghosts like side or ghost secondary tells, because there is no possible way you can accomplish this challenge if you don't know the side. Oh my god, if you don't know the secondary tells, because at this stage you're not gonna have to, you won't be able to rely on evidence very much. If you play the default multiplier that they have set up, you'll have 1 evidence, which is not a lot, so you will have to identify ghosts based on speed, and it will have to be a 150 speed ghost. So I would highly recommend practicing playing 150 speed ghosts with some evidence enabled so you can learn what 150 speed ghosts actually sound like, because they're going to be insanely quick. It's insanely scary. Also, if you have the tier 3 Sanity meds, even if you don't have Sanity pill restoration, they still will give you an unlimited sprint for 10 seconds after taking them, so they can be really, really useful at getting away from ghosts and breaking line of sight on this challenge. So we're gonna go ahead and plop those in, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my tier 3 flashlight just so I can throw it on the ground and have it, because breaker is broken, so we don't have a lot of light, but I can throw that in. All right, we're gonna go do this now. Hopefully we get a non-normal speed ghost, so it'll be easier to identify, and hopefully it's in a good spot as well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab, what do I want? Paramic? Yeah. And incense. Let's see if we can hear any sounds immediately. Maybe just having that tier 3 flashlight on the ground just lights up this whole room immediately. Okay, so far I'm not hearing anything. I do have a hiding spot over here. That's actually fantastic. So if the ghost ends up being somewhere close by, can run away from it. That's all ambient noise. Hello? Ding, ding, ding. Bell of death. Time to hunt. Ghosty, wake up. I don't like this. Ghosty, wake up. It just doesn't want to hunt me. Hello? Guess I came to the wrong asylum. So a lot of people, if they're not getting hunted right off the bat, would immediately assume it's a shade. Just because it's not hunting right off the bat does not mean it's a shade, because that, in my case, at 0% sanity, a shade is just as likely to hunt as other ghosts, unless it is in the same room as me, in which case it won't be able to hunt. But since I'm not seeing my breath in this room, I don't think it is a shade. Now, it could end up being a shade, because shades are more likely to be like a little bit quieter, and it could take them some time, but it is not a dead giveaway if it takes a while for a ghost to hunt. Could just be bad RNG. With how long it is taking, I do want to say immediately it's not a demon, because demons tend to hunt pretty quickly, because they're designed to be super aggressive and hunt very, very rapidly. Okay, I broke the ghost. Excuse me? It's still not hunting. Is it an on-rail in the chapel by chance? I haven't heard any sounds coming from the chapel. But if an onryo is in the chapel and it's blowing out candles, could be prevented from hunting. I'm not seeing any sign that these candles have been blown out. So I think we're just getting some bad RNG. Oh. I am still not being hunted. What? I hit apply on my multiplier, right? What in the crap is going on? Well, let's go find a ghost then. Wait. Hey, there it goes. Okay, so far I'm not hearing anything. Go stand over here, because if it's in the back area, I should be able to hear it just by standing in this area. And nothing is getting detected, so it's probably down one of the wings, unfortunately. So I greatly appreciate it when I get a ghost that is in this central section, because it makes it a lot easier, in my opinion. Because even if you don't have hiding spots enabled, you can hide behind the piano over there and usually get away with it. Unfortunately, the wings are going to be a lot harder, because your only hiding strategy is pick a room and pray it doesn't find you. But so far, I'm not hearing any sign of the ghost, so we're just going to wait until the hunt stops, and we'll go down this wing and see if we can hear it down here. So it seems like it's probably going to be down the far end of one of the wings. Guess I can try listening over here. Because I am using the tier 3 paramic, it will pick up sounds on the floor below as well. So that can make that very, very useful. See if I hear anything over here. Oh, the hunt's over, so, you know, useful. Okay. Let's go down here and see if there's any signs that a ghost has been in this area. Looking for any open doors. So far, well, oh, I'm stuck. Oh. That was a weird noise. Well, there's my paramic noise. Boom. And Ghost is downstairs left wing. That was a noise I haven't heard before. Is that potentially one of the new Banshee noises that I haven't heard before? Because the rumor has it there are 3 new Banshee noises, and I've only heard 2? Was that a Banshee noise? Oh, it's coming this way. I should hide. So I don't think I want to use my incense just yet. I want to get all my equipment closer to the ghost room. I feel like I haven't heard that whisper before, specifically. So I am curious if this is maybe a Banshee, but I'm not positive, unfortunately, just because there have been quite a few new changes made to the game. So there's a lot of stuff I'm still kind of trying to get the hang of, and I've only had, what, 2 Banshees since the new media update? You can get Banshee noises now on both the paramic and the sound recorder. The sound recorder will label it as a, I think they changed it so it doesn't say Banshee wail, but it's like ghost wail. I hate that. I hate that so much. I'm leaving. Don't you worry about it. Actually, I'm gonna bring this with me though. That was horrifying. I think it wants me to leave. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start bringing things down this direction, because I can always hide behind the bookcase here in the staircase to get away from the ghost. And generally speaking, I found the padded room is actually not a bad hiding spot. If the ghost is down here, you can always kind of just plop in there and hope it doesn't find you. The door has been interacted with though, so that makes it a little bit iffier. So hunting. It is currently hunting. We could also hide here. It hasn't touched this door. Let me check. Okay, the official hiding spot is not there right now. But I can still just pick a room and pray it doesn't find me. But I think it does sound normal speed. It's definitely not super fast. So not Maroi, not Diogen, not Thay, not Hantu, not Revenant. Probably not the twins. Okay. Slightly out of range right now, unfortunately. Okay. Think. Come on, hunt should be over soon. Could just actually throw things in here. And then go get the rest of my stuff. Keep forgetting I have my headlamp available because I keep thinking I'm doing the gold run where you can't have flashlights, but no, we're still good. Oh, hey, there's the breaker. I still got my handy dandy headlamp. God, I love this thing so much. Tier 3 night vision, absolutely overrated. Don't use that for your challenges if you can avoid it. Obviously, if you're playing the true gold apocalypse challenge, flashlights will have to be disabled because everything is bad on those challenges. So it's like, you will have to use the night vision because they won't be disabled with flashlights at some point, but if you can avoid it, I would highly recommend it, just because it glitches so much during the hunts that it makes it impossible to see the ghost. And then if you have eye adaptation enabled, it will adjust your eyes to the brightness of the night vision. Then you try to take it off and immediately you can't see anything because of how dark it is, which will absolutely get you killed during a hunt if you can't see the ghost. So it's like it's a really bad combo, and I really hope they fine-tune that at some point because it's bad right now. So I avoid using the tier 3 night vision at all costs. Like, it is just terrible. You can't use it to see the ghost at all during the hunt. I get a little bit of glitching would be fine, but it's so bad you can't even see the ghost, and then you try to take it off and you still can't see the ghost. So like, it's all around just not a good scenario for this challenge for sure. It's fine to use it outside of hunts. I'm fine with the night vision, but now I do need to be careful because if it is a Banshee, it'll be able to roam to my location if I'm on the same floor as it. And that can make it very dangerous for this challenge. Luckily, I still do have a 2-second grace period, so I do have a chance to get away from it instead of just having it insta-kill me if I did have like a 0-second grace period enabled. Let's go ahead, chuck this in. So far, it hasn't come down this way. Currently, it's hunting. I'm going to go ahead and plop that down. Go grab the rest of my gear. So a lot of doing a successful apocalypse run is just going to be trying to get in a place where you have the best setup possible. It's going to definitely vary depending on where the ghost is in your runs. So it's going to take a lot of tries, a little bit of practice. But definitely finding like a safe spot where the ghost doesn't seem to be roaming naturally during its hunt would be a great place to start. And then you just kind of take all of your gear there. And then once you're in a spot where you have all of your gear ready to go kind of close to the ghost area, then you just start smudging and loading things in, trying to get your objectives as quickly as possible while your smudge duration is going. Because that's basically the only way you're going to live. And obviously, this is not an easy challenge. Like, bronze is not easy either, but there is a huge step up from doing bronze to silver, in my opinion. Like, it gets insanely difficult. So if you keep dying, if you're having a hard time completing it, that's normal. This is one of the second hardest challenge of the entire game. So if you're having a hard time with it, don't beat yourself up. Give yourself a break now and again if you're like getting to a point where you're not having fun with it anymore. Just take breaks, try it every now and again. And like I said, definitely go and practice playing with 150 speed ghosts with evidence enabled on other maps and just have fun with it and just get used to the ghost being super fast. It will greatly help you in your runs for sure. Okay, this is the last of it. So let's go and see if this ghost is a banshee or not. Because like I said, I haven't heard that specific noise on the paramic before. So I am curious if that's the third banshee noise that I haven't heard before. Otherwise, it's just a normal whisper. I honestly don't know. So I want to go and double check. Let's try to get in here if I can. Make sure it doesn't come down this way. If I hear it coming down this way, I'll pop into that room. Once I get on this side, obviously we're going to get locked in to this compartment, which is very, very terrifying because if I don't have a hiding spot in there, I can die just immediately out of pure luck if the ghost just happens to find me. Hello? Okay, hunt's still going though. Say hello to my little friend. I was really hoping we would get a non-normal speed ghost for this challenge right off the bat, honestly, because like, fast ghosts are harder to survive, but the easiest to identify. Whereas if you get a non-normal speed or a normal speed ghost, you have to go and spend time around the ghost to try and do secondary tests, and it's so much more difficult to stay alive, in my opinion. Whereas a fast ghost, like, yeah, if you get caught off guard by it in the hallway, you're screwed, but at least you know what the ghost is. Okay, here we go. So we gotta figure out exactly where it was hunting from. I'm gonna drop this stuff down here. I'm gonna put a lantern right here so I can see a little bit better. And my tier 3 flashlight. Oh, I should have brought more than one flashlight, honestly. I only had one in my loadout, but if you had a whole bunch, you could just string them along the hallway, and that'd be amazing for visibility. Okay, I see an item thrown there, so the ghost has been far enough down this direction. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my paramic, an incense, EMF. So if it is a banshee, unfortunately, unlike the wraith or the phantom, it will not give off an EMF if it roams to me. So that is why I have my motion sensor, because if the banshee does try to roam to me, my motion sensor will definitely go off with it. So let's keep an eye on whether or not it tries to come towards me, and then I'm going to bring over my crucifix. Did I only bring down one crucifix? Shouldn't I have both? Okay, it's hunting. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my incense, the salt for an immediate wraith test. I am seeing my breath. We're going to put salt here. And here, I hear the ghost. Hello? Here it comes. Definitely not a myling. I thought it was coming. Hello? Can you come here? Here it comes. Definitely getting faster in line of sight. Get freaking smudged. Smudged again. Hide. Pray for the best. Oh, I actually do have... I can pop behind here. Hopefully it doesn't come back this far. Started my smudge timer. Okay, it definitely was not a wraith and not a phantom. I don't think it was Oni Blink either. And I definitely heard it getting faster in line of sight. At some point, it looked like it got really fast. And I'm curious if it got faster around my flashlight. But my salt would have prevented that test from working properly. So I probably want to do that again. Because if it gets faster around electronics, it's definitely a Raiju. So I want to try that again without it being in line of sight of me and without it stepping in salt. I got a little bit of time to go and maybe... Oh, wait, I want my photo camera, because if it does a ghost event, I need a ghost photo for sure, because I can record the ghost during a hunt, no problem. But a ghost photo is going to be a little bit more difficult. I still don't know exactly where it's hunting from, unfortunately. I've got like 30 seconds before I can hunt again, unless it's a demon. I think it was a little bit further away from me, so maybe down this direction. I don't know where it's hunting from. Oh, ghost event. Let's go. Get it? Nice. Okay, we're done with this. Photo camera next. Let me open this door so I can tell when it actually starts hunting. So next up, I need to get the crucifix into its room. This could prevent a couple of hunts. And do an Onryo test, probably. I'm going to wait until my smudge timer test is successful. So we're at almost 2 minutes since I smudged. If it hunts before 3 minutes has passed, it can't be a spirit. If it waits until after 3 minutes has passed, it could very well be a spirit. I'm actually going to stand in here. Because if it is a shade and it's roaming in the hallway, whoop, it would not be able to hunt. So that would actually ruin my spirit test. But there we go. It can't be a spirit. It's not throwing a huge amount, so I'd say not a poltergeist. Shade has absolutely no test, unfortunately. But I need to figure out its favorite room right now so we can tell if it's Goryo. Because if it ever changes favorite rooms, you know it can't be Goryo. But I need it to come this way. Oh, I wish I had my paramic. Because I need it to come down this way so I can do a Raiju test. Where's my paramic? Grab it. Ah, hunt's over, I think. Shoot. Okay. No, it's actually not. It just went upstairs. Okay. That's unfortunate. Hunt might be over now. Yes, it is. Okay. So it seems like it's starting somewhere down this way. It didn't open any of these doors during the hunt except this one. Are you in here? I'm gonna try putting this here. I am seeing my breath quite a bit. Okay. Run back. Let's see if we prevent a hunt. And then I'm going to place the flashlight a little bit closer to where it's hunting from. Because then we can do a better Raiju test. Because if it gets faster around just the electronics, then we know it has to be Raiju. Oh, nope. Wrong room. Hopefully it didn't see me. I don't think it did. I don't hear it. Nice. Okay. So I think it was one room down. It's a Raiju. Did you hear that speed up? Oh, heck yes. It is absolutely a Raiju. So the whisper I heard was just a normal whisper then, but it's definitely getting faster around electronics, so I wasn't crazy that during that hunt, it seemed like it tried to get super fast and then it got stopped by the salt. So that is fantastic. Okay. So we know the ghost. I've gotten the ghost photo. Now we just need to capture a video. Oh, that's so scary against a Raiju! Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? Oh, that is awful. Okay, I'm gonna get all electronics off besides my headlamp because I do not want it. Let's make sure this is powered off. I want it to only get fast once it gets really close to me. That's off. Oh, motion sensor. That has to be powered off. And then my flashlight. Camera, as long as you're not holding it, should not count. So let's get this off. Actually, I might use this. Actually, no. Because then I can just use my camera. Because then I don't have to worry about getting anything else off. Yeah. I think this is going to be a good setup. So I'm going to use this on the ground right here. So I can see the ghost coming. And then I'm going to smudge it. And then I'm going to record it. And then I'm going to run. Do I have another hiding spot in here, maybe? Oh, I totally do. Okay. We are so good. This is going to be amazing, guys. I'm actually going to do the silver run on the first try. This is going to be amazing. If I die, I'm going to be real sad, but we're so close. Come on, baby. Oh, it's eating the crucifix! You bitch! Hang on, it was at the... Oh, hey. I can get that. Oh, object. Yeah. Let me bring this over here. All right, so it is in that room right now. But I really do want you to hunt. I have the 2 incense, right? Let's make sure. Oh, wait, no, I only have 1. Whoa. Didn't I have a second? Oh, shit. Did I already use them all? Oh, no. Hang on. I thought I had 1 more. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna look around because I swear. Let me think. Oh, did I do 2 during that one hunt? I'm gonna go do a double check because I thought I had 1 more incense. And go count my burned buds. Because if I only have 1 left, that's going to make getting a video a little bit harder. And by a little bit, I mean I'm probably going to die. Because usually what I do is I smudge to slow it down, record it, and then have a second smudge ready to go. So that when the first smudge duration ends, I can actually get away. I could potentially use my... Oh, thank God! Oh, okay. We're fine. I was gonna say, I could use my sanity meds to maybe run away, but it's still a little bit risky. I'd much rather have 2 incense, and I wasn't wrong. I did have 1 more. Okay. He's still in here. So I'm gonna have this out. Maybe have that on so I can tell when it's hunting and lead it towards me. I'm hoping as soon as it comes out of that... Okay. Here it comes. Hey! Hey, bitch! Go. Break line of sight, always. Please don't find me. Oh, it's so fast. There we go, we got it. Got the ghost photo, we got all side objectives. And definitely have the ghost right, because it's very clearly getting faster around just electronics, so it has to be a Raiju. Not bad. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have to try this at least a few times before I got lucky. My hands are sweating so much right now. What is wrong with the door? That's not right. I broke it. So now we just need to get out of here alive. Oh, it's coming. Gotta play it safe. Okay, go. I'm gonna take this as a light source because I like just the look of carrying the lantern is amazing. It always makes me think of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which is by far one of my all-time favorite horror games. Probably biased because it was the first horror game I ever played, and I just grew attached to it. Because I feel like whatever your first horror game is always going to be your scariest, so to speak, just because you're not desensitized yet to the horror. Now I'm a little bit desensitized, so horror games don't scare me nearly as much as they used to. But man, playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent, I legitimately remember getting to a spot where I got so scared that I couldn't play, and I like abandoned the game for 6 months before I forced myself to go back. So come on, just let me go. Let me leave. Luckily, it has yet to come up this far. Oh, it's definitely not impossible with these long hunts. Another great tip of like, if you're having a hard time either getting a ghost photo or any of your side objectives, you can time the hunts because they should have the same duration no matter what. You can't trigger cursed hunts, which add extra duration. So I'm trying to think, how long do the hunts actually last? Is it 50 seconds? You can easily find out by timing one of the hunts. And then you can plan when you come out from hiding right at the tail end of a hunt and get ghost photos that way. So you can like use a smudge, take a photo, and then hopefully the hunt ends before it kills you. But oh baby, we did it. That was gorgeous. Absolutely stunner of a game. First try, silver apocalypse trophy right there. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be great money too. I need this. I almost have enough money to unlock all tier 3 items, but I need a little bit more, so this is gonna be great. Look at that. $6,100. That's absolutely gorgeous. Enough to go up 1 level at this state of my prestige. I think I'm good to... Oh, actually, I might go up a 2nd one. 92, woohoo! There we go. Got the silver, bronze, and 500 buckaroonies. Let's go. So there we go. That was the Silver Apocalypse run. Hopefully there were some tips in here to help you guys get your Silver Apocalypse trophy as well. Let me know if you have any questions down below. As I said, this is the custom I like to use, but you can tweak it a little bit. They have a default one that you can try, but try to cater it to how you like to play. This is definitely my favorite way to do it, and I will leave all of my custom settings down in the description below in case anybody wants to take a look at that again. But thank you so much for joining me, and be sure to keep a lookout. I will be doing the Gold Apocalypse Trophy here sometime shortly once I do get all tier 3 items fully unlocked, because I will need the night vision goggles, unfortunately, for the tier 3, because we're going to have flashlights disabled. So be sure to keep an eye out for that video, and thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye, everyone!